Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last time, what happened last time? Oh, we were talking to Nichi-san, and we are just, hanging out and everything, and she's telling us the story of how she was bullied by 3 adults, and some lonely kid, some lonely wanderer, came around and saved her. And you know who that was? Yeah, it was us. We're her hero. So yeah, we found that out and everything, and now we're helping her, testing her abilities, if I remember correctly. And I stopped halfway because the video was way too long. So, without further ado, let us continue. I don't know if what I'm feeling is the Astron in the air she's linking with, or the physical change in the air's moisture level. Either way, this is a very large area of effect. I guess that's only possible because of her link value is so high. Water soon began forming around her hands. It jostles around in the air almost like it is in an invisible container. Slowly, the volume of water increases. This must be her ability. She's extracting moisture from the air, just like she mentioned. The air's gotten a little damp. Feels like I'm in the bathroom after taking a shower, or in a sauna or something. I can't even feel the moisture on my skin right now. Did she increase the humidity levels in the area around her? She's drawing moisture out of the surrounding air. But in order to get as much water as possible, she pulls moisture from further away closer to her, which causes the humidity increase. I guess it's only natural. Man, this is amazing. She continues to increase the size of her water clumps without much issue. No instability so far as I can see. I didn't see any control related issues. Where's the problem at? I can amass the water fine, but when I try to manipulate it from there, I have quite a lot of trouble. How so? I can't finally control its movement as I did at the pool the other day. When I try, the water simply scatters. If I use a small amount of water, however, I can sometimes appear rarely successes in get it to do whatever I want. Well, that's normal. Control gets a lot harder the larger the area you're working with. Okay, try this. Take the water and lightly hit the tree over there. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah. The water clumps floating in the air surrounding suddenly shoot straight at the tree. Not all of it though. Only about 70%. The remaining 30 scatter every which way, kind of like an explosion. The water! And the one who bared the brunt of the blast is, of course, Niju-san. Just like I expected. Is this what always happens? Yes, for the most part. I'm so cold. I like how the music changed up here. This is why people have teasingly called me nicknames such as Sprinkler or Humidifier. But one day, I restored my pride. I swear on it. You're extracting water from the air though, so I feel like it shouldn't be it should be dehumidifier if anything. I do not care about that! Yeah, sorry. That was completely irrelevant. That's the last tactless comment I'll make. You really are so rude at times. But, do you have any thoughts or ideas for improvement after seeing it now? Wait, give me a sec. I turned the other direction reflectively. But it's too late. I already seen everything. Pinky pervert. Is she wearing the swimsuit from yesterday? She's like wearing it like a bra because it's the same color blue. And, oh, why am I thinking like this? Never mind. But it's too late, I already seen everything.
What's the matter? Why are you looking away from me?
Your shirt.
What about my shirt?
You got all wet, so, it's see-through.
What? Ah!
Niju-san quickly covers her chest area. I could have used my ability to permanently store the image into my visual memory, but I didn't need to. Because the sight of her pastel-colored bra and her wet shirt sticking to her skin, it's all seared into my memory, my mind.
Wait, did you see my bra?
I love this game. Totally did not.
You truly didn't? Your words didn't sound very convincing.
I'm telling the truth. The whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Okay. What a relief. My crimson red bra is safe.
Red? Isn't it pastel blue? Ah!
Hey, he did see it!
I was hoping I could just keep quiet and we move on and forget about this. But yeah, so much for that. That's what I get for trying to be tactful and considerate. It always backfires. Sorry. I know it's no excuse, but I wasn't trying to perv on you or anything. It was all accidental. It was all an accident. But it is very... Really? You're gonna... Right now, Satoru. But it's a very pretty bra, and I, honestly think it looks good on you, Niju-san.
I don't want your opinion on my bra!
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Don't think you can fool me. I can read that when a guy compliments a woman's underwear. It's because he wishes to keep things fresh and exciting in the bedroom. Explain yourself. What kind of lecherous things were you planning to do to me?
Nothing, I swear. It was an accident. It was an innocent compliment. You seriously need to stop believing everything you read in magazines.
Okay.
I like how her face is pouty. I can't tell, like, if she's pouty because, like,
I still don't trust you, or it's like, I kind of want you to do pervy things with me. I don't know. I'm just an innocent girl. Maybe a tsundere a little bit when it comes to this, but other than that, you know, maybe we can try.
I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sorry for all the confusion.
No, my carelessness was what caused this. I should have known this would happen if I got wet. So for that, I sincerely apologize. But still, you saw everything.
You should go get changed.
Yes, I should. We can hardly talk with my clothes as it is. I will go change now, so if we could, continue this conversation at another time.
Sure. I wish I had a jacket or something to give you, but all I got is the shirt. I guess you can have it if you want, though.
No, that won't be necessary. If you were to become shirtless, that would be quite bad.
I'm a dude. Not wearing a shirt is no big deal.
Walking around shirtless inside the dormitory would be highly shameless, so please keep your shirt on. Anyhow, I will be leaving now. Please forget what you saw and make no mention of this ever again. Simply recall it as Simply recalling it is already causing me to die of embarrassment.
Don't worry, Niju-san. I saw nothing. Not the color, not the size, nothing.
You stared long enough to determine the size? Why'd it have to be this bra in particular?
Do you have underwear that's more, raunchy?
What? No, absolutely not. I would never have such underwear in my possession.
She totally does.
How dare you accuse me of being such a pervert?
Fuck, man. Niju-san runs off blushing. I'm really being convinced that she's a closeted pervert. 100%. But yeah, I better just forget this ever happened. Mentioning it around her again would be bad. And if I act embarrassed around her, that only serves to remind her. I gotta act normal. Okay, normal. And we're gonna end it there. No, I'm just kidding. We're only 11 minutes in, so don't worry. Like around 40 or 50, that's when I'll be like, I'm ending it. Fuck you guys. I'm tired. I gotta go to work, which I do gotta go to work. I gotta leave like 1:30. It's 12 p.m. right now. Yeah, I'm doing these earlier now, huh? Yeah, because I'm full of energy. Yeah.
Please allow me to apologize once again for yesterday's accident.
No, it was mainly our fault. Yeah, you should have stopped. We should have stopped when you asked us to the first time.
That is still no excuse for my action. I went too far, and that was wrong of me. So I'm sorry.
We are too. We'll listen to you next time. I promise. You got hit too, didn't you, Arihara-kun? Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, man. Nah, you're fine. I just got splashed a bit. The biggest victim of this whole ordeal was probably Mikasa-san, given what happened with her pads. That's a secret, though. You know, I don't think we actually, sat down and talked before. I'm Shigami Taishi, and this guy here is Takashi Takashina Tenshin. Sorry for the late introductions. All good. You already know who I am, but I'm Arihara Satoru. Pleasure to meet you guys. Niji-san and Kahui are taking such good care of me that I hardly ever talk with my other classmates. This is a good chance for me to get to know them, so I chat up the two guys for a bit longer. Niji-san, on the other hand, is off to the side, watching us with a pleasant smile on her face. Why are you smiling?
I'm just glad to see you are making new friends.
Sounds like something my mom would say. Oh, right. I want to continue our talk from this morning, if you don't mind.
By this morning, you mean... Do not misunderstand. Do not misunderstand. I may own a pair, but they're not to show anyone in particular.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a professional YouTuber. Professional. This face screams professionalism.
Do not misunderstand. I may own a pair, but not to show anyone in particular. Nor do I ever plan to end up in a situation where I would make use of them. I just, heard that it would be wise to own at least one pair of sexy underwear, you know? Just in case. So I bought a pair out of curiosity.
You know what? I was thinking about, the practice with the water and everything, her fucking powers for water manipulation. But this is still funny.
I don't own them for the reasons you think, I promise. They are sitting in my drawer and probably won't ever come out.
I guess guys sometimes do buy condoms even if they don't anticipate needing them anytime soon. It's purely for curiosity's sake. Well, is it purely for curiosities? Well, that's one of them, but also, you gotta be prepared for that shit, man. Like, shit, I'm Mexican, man. You just get a little bit of cum in a girl and it's like, boom, pregnant right away. Your genes are perfect because you're Mexican. That's how we... Literally, that's how we can start our own soccer team by the age of 26. Because we start young. 14, being a father already.
What about you, Kat? You're like a late bloomer, are you?
Yeah, I'm a late bloomer. Don't have any kids yet. Which is good, right? I'm breaking that stereotype. Because you see that a lot when you're in high school. It'll be like, what is it? I want to say... at least 3 girls. No, that's so small. Let me think. 25 girls. If from 14, every year, will have a baby in high school here in East Los. I'm going low. I'm saying 25, but it's probably more. But That's seriously, I knew 25 girls 1 year of high school that all had kids, so yeah. Okay, what happened? Okay, condoms, yeah. And hey, girls are interested in sex too, more so than you imagine. But yeah, let's get away from this subject.
Also, Justin, you thought otherwise. Justin, you thought otherwise? Is that really a real sentence? Also, Justin, you thought otherwise. I'd never meant to imply that it would be alright for you to see my underwear if I'd been wearing that pair instead.
Yeah, I know. Just take a deep breath and calm down. By this morning, I meant the stuff about your astral ability. That's what we were originally talking about anyways.
Right! That we were... Goodness, I thought you were talking about something else entirely.
I need a bit of clarification on one thing, if you don't mind. Is the link value you gave me for land or underwater?
Mine is the same for both.
Gotcha. I figure it was. Then maybe, but maybe the change in perception when in water versus outside could be the underlying issue. But I guess we can scratch that off the list. I recall her being able to create extremely fine water threads that one time, and she was even able to run them through the air, no issue. For her to be able to do that, yet supposedly not being able to control her ability, something doesn't add up. I also feel like the way that the water scattered this morning was a bit unnatural. It went out in equal amounts everywhere in 306 degree radius.
Was there anything else that you took note of?
Sorry, it's just hard to draw a conclusion after seeing it a single time.
No, that's only natural. Don't worry yourself about it. I should have known you wouldn't have been able to.
Well, if you want, I can watch you use it again. A couple more times might be enough for me to figure out something.
Oh, so then... You'll be willing to practice with me again?
Of course. You're always helping me with stuff, so it's the least I can do.
Thank you so very much, Arihara-kun.
Anytime. So, how do you want to do this? Every morning before school? If you'd rather do it later in the day, we can also do that.
The school will likely give us permission if we ask, so we don't necessarily have to do it in secret during the mornings.
Oh, cool. After school is probably the better option then. And as far as the location, you used water, so the pool?
Fine by me. So, if you have no other plans today, would you mind if we went ahead and started today after school?
Sure, that sounds great.
Really? Thank you, Arihara-kun.
I'm still not sure about this. Our abilities are just so starkly different. Our link values are, sure, but it's more than that. I apply my abilities through my whole body. Hers, however, is applied to her surroundings. So I'd really like to get some other opinions, ideally from people who have abilities that are non-self-afflicting like hers. Now, who do I know with abilities like that? Oh, Misukasa-san and Mayu-senpai, I guess. Let's see. Who do I want to talk to? You know me. You know me already. I like glasses. I like all the other stuff. But, I don't really like Sundari, so let's go to Mayu-senpai. Go to the lab and ask Mayu-senpai. After eating lunch, I head to a certain place before returning to the classroom. I knock on the locked door and receive a reply almost immediately.
Come on in.
Hello, Mayu-senpai.
Oh, Satoru-kun. Hi there. So what's up? Do you want to come reminisce with me about the good old days at Ferran?
No way in hell! I told you countless times, I never ever want to look back on that part of my life.
Yeah, I know, but I just figured it couldn't hurt to ask. So, if not that, then what? Do you want some coffee?
No, but I actually wouldn't mind a cup. You make some seriously good coffee. Let me get some water real fast.
A nice good glass of water. If you have water right now, drink it, okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's some good water. Oh man, if you have water, man, drink some water. Like, I know you haven't drank water all day, so drink some water. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Give me a moment, and I'll get you a cup.
You don't actually have to make it yourself. I was just kidding.
It's fine. I'm used to the stuff like this. I always used to take care of the littler kids at Farah, which is no small part. It is due to a certain little boy who sneaked out and wandered around town day after day instead of helping the other kids. I'm sorry.
Because she knows my past, she has the ability to bring it up anytime if she wants to control me. It's like an electric collar. I'm still struggling to figure out how to handle her. Let's talk about something else. I don't think you ever told me but I'm a tad curious. Why did you choose to enroll in Kika Academy?
Well, there's not much to say. I just enrolled here because I kinda want to. Kids can't live with their parents or guardians forever, you know. I had to leave the orphanage sometime. And living on your own is something that takes a lot of getting used to, especially when you just leave the nest for the first time.
So you figure an all boarding school would be a good start.
Bingo! This school actually has a number of other students with backgrounds like mine, and they do a lot to support us. They'll help you find a part-time job, award you with scholarships for good grades, and in some cases, you can't even get hired to, and you can't get them to hire you as a researcher.
Are you the only student researcher they've taken on?
Well, the only student researcher, naturally. They usually hire after graduations, and in my case, it only happened after I repeated my 4th year a second time. Normally, students get a letter of recommendation from the school and scouted by corporations. But I only do research for the school. Basically, I accept research jobs from various companies, conducting said research, then sell the data and receive a salary from the school.
Man, you're really smart. Were you trying to hide your intelligence at the orphanage?
Oh no, I wasn't smart back then at all. I only started taking school seriously once I came here, and that's because I had to. If anything, I used to be the kind of student who never studied.
That sounded like me, man. I like to study, but since what I'm doing right now, I'm studying to be a sound engineer.
What happened to IT?
You know what? I changed. Things changed, man. I want to be a sound engineer because I like doing music, and I don't know, it's more with music and other stuff too. So why not be a sound engineer, you know? So yeah, I'm doing that and I'm studying, man. You know, it's the first time I've studied. Like, sat down and studied. Like, normally I'll be like, yeah, listen to a lecture, blah, 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 blah. Then do the test and whatever, and, you know, get a C. I didn't really care. But I want to pass, man. I want to get high marks in this. And it's so crazy just sitting down and studying. I've never done it before, so it's pretty cool. Okay, enough about rambling, because you probably don't care about little old me. So let us continue.
Okay, here's your coffee. Enjoy!
Thanks. I see why she say that. I mean, she used to live in an orphanage. It'll definitely be hard to study in a noisy environment like that.
How'd it taste? I used the same beans as last time.
That's wonderful.
Great. Alright, so tell me what's the reason you came all the way here to see little old me?
We're struggling with a little something related to astral abilities, and I'd like to get your opinion.
Oh, my little Satoru-kun, such an eager beaver, just like what I like that's just what I like to see.
Well, it's not for me. I'm trying to help Niju-san.
Niju-san? If I remember right, her ability is water manipulation. Has she ever had much trouble using her ability?
Kind of. She can bring the water to her just fine, but the problem arises when she tries doing anything with it after that. I briefly sum up our current dilemma.
Ah, okay. So that's why you want me to join you two after school.
If you already have plans, that's fine.
Nope, I'm free. It's just that, well, there isn't going to be an easy solution to this. Astron research is still in its infancy, so all the established science is super generalized. You won't find much anything in the way of individual abilities.
Yeah, I'm an Astron myself, so I know about that. But I still appreciate the thought of someone actively involved in research.
Okay, I'll be there, just for you. I'm still not sure if I'll be able to help with anything, but I'm willing to try.
That's perfect, thanks.
Okay, anytime. We used to sleep under the same roof, so you and I share a special bond.
Listen, don't say things like that around others. That's bound to stir up rumors and really bad ones too. So please, promise me.
Of course, I hear you loud and clear. You're telling me to do it.
No. I'm serious about this.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. I'll only mention the orphanage when we're alone.
I'll hold you to that. So, back to the practice session after school today. Let me know now if there's any sort of preparation you want us to do ahead of time.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to say anything until I gotten a chance to see your abilities. But if you want me to look into efficiency when it comes to ability usage, I really like to check out your body.
What?
How about it? Give me permission and I promise you won't regret it.
No, thank you.
You're no fun.
I braced myself for a repeat of last time. But nothing happens. I could just imagine he's like holding on to his pants, you know what I mean? Like gripping like the bottom of his shirt and his pants at the same time, like, okay. Or like covering his private parts, like, no touching my dick. No. No touching dick. No touching dick. But nothing happens.
What are you looking at me for?
I was just wondering if you were going I was just wondering if you were going to resort to cohesion again.
Oh no, I'd never do that.
I mean, that is kind of what you... What? Huh? I mean, that is what you did to get me to call you Mayu-senpai.
Okay, well, that stuff has been waiting on me for years, so when I finally got some closure, I got a little carried away. Besides, that was something personal. Considering you, coercing you into being my lab rat would just feel wrong. Plus, I'm sure Nanami-chan would chew me out if she ever got the word that I was doing that to you. Oh, speaking of her, That may be a bit rude question to ask.
I don't mind, ask away.
Is she your adopted family's real daughter?
Oh, right, about that.
Sorry, I know it's a rude to dig into personal stuff like that, but I guess my curiosity just got the better of me.
That bad habit of yours again, I see.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm pondering how to answer, but I guess there's no harm in painting the truth in broad strokes and tell her that she's adopted too. She's also an astral herself, so she went through much of the same stuff I did.
Ah, okay. So I guess we can say you softened up after you were adopted because you had to look out for your new little sister.
Have I really softened up that much?
Oh, absolutely. It's really noticeable with the phrase expressions you make. I don't know if you realize it, but Nanami-chan really relies on her big brother. She probably trusts you more than anyone else.
I guess, I just don't notice it.
Because...
Fuck, I can hear the background noises of my dad watching TV. Fuck it.
Because taking care of your little sister is second nature for you at this point. And that's why that's a wonderful thing. You two love each other a lot, and it's really sweet. Just make sure it's that sweet home.
So make sure it's not sick, you know?
But since little sister is the #1 priority, that means big brother's problems and issues taking a back seat. Tell me, You don't have anyone to lean on, do you? Given your prickly personality, I kinda don't see you opening up to people very easily.
Okay, Miss Armchair Psychologist.
Sorry, I'm not trying to offend you or anything. But if you ever need to let out some tears, I'm here for you. My bosom's all yours. I'll rub your head gently, tell you everything will be alright, and all that.
I experienced the soft, pillowy sensation once before, and it's definitely tempting. But if I give in, I know damn well she'll tease me about it until the day I die, and I definitely don't want that. Thanks, but I'm not a little kid anymore. It's best not that I don't. If I put my face in your chest, I might end up doing some, not very appropriate things.
The fact that you blushed and fumbled around your words, saying that it is proof that you never actually do what you're implying. You're just not the type of person. Yeah, you might have been a little rough as a kid, but you never picked on those weaker than you. You're a good boy, and I've always known that.
Man, she counted everything I say.
Also, don't forget that I'm an Astro too. If you ever tried to do anything untowards to me, I would be more than capable of defending myself.
That's what you think. Is it the Kabedon? Hopping to a still, a slight intimidation in her. Hoping to instill a slight intimidation in her, I force her against the wall and slam my hand next to her head. Look, in a real scenario where someone's trying to force themselves upon you, can you really guarantee you'll be composed enough to use your ability? Damn it, what have I done? She's just standing there with a confused look on her face. She's not fluttered or blushing or anything. I'm the one blushing. Boy, this is getting awkward.
Would someone ever want to rape me?
What are you trying to say? That you're ugly? I think you're, actually pretty attractive, personally. Her fucking eyes like,
What? I mean, like, come on, me? Cut the jokes.
Why do you look so perplexed?
Nobody actually called me attracted to my face before.
You have never been confessed to?
What? No way. I've never been asked out, gone on a date, or anything. People were never interested in me. My love life is totally non-existent. Like, I'm so lonely. It's just downright depressing.
Seriously? That's a surprise.
This is probably the first time a guy's been this close to me, I think.
Really? You had me take off my shirt and started touching my nipples within an hour of meeting me.
Hey, don't bring that up. That was for the sake of measurements. This is different. No one ever actually called me attractive to my face before, so, I'm just a little disoriented is all.
It takes a few minutes, but she's blushing. I actually didn't expect her to react so bashfully to that comment. Really, my dude? She always calls herself ugly and unattractive because it never happened to her. Like, I'm the same way. I say I'm an ugly motherfucker all the time, but I'm probably just like her. Probably pretty cute. But I don't know that, man. Because it's hard for me, you know? Because I've never been, attractive or whatever. It's not like girls confess to guys, but at the same time, it's like, I never really, fuck, man. At least if someone wanted to try, they could, try and talk to me, but never had that, honestly. Your boy Gat was a loser. But, no, I think I'm pretty cool. I talk to my coworkers, they're all females, so yeah. I'm starting to understand how to talk to females. Not in a way of, like this, doing Kabedon, like, boom. No, but yeah, I'm starting to talk, I thought for sure she'll keep her cool, act all mature and unaffected, brushing it off.
Do you, know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm an adult now, so I get why you feel that way.
You're all grown up now, right? Gosh, this is crazy. I don't know why my heart could even beat this fast. I didn't understand why people mean when they say my heart's beating out of my chest, like this is the first time I've ever felt this way.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've never done something like this before. She and I both stare at the ground, red in the face. I feel so out of my element here. Maybe I should just casually take my hand away. But I feel like that wouldn't do anything to fix this awkward air. Yeah?
I'm not certain on this since a guy's never actually, called me attractive before, but I have to ask.
Go ahead.
Are you, asking me to go out with you?
What? No, sorry, I wasn't trying to,
Yeah, I understand. Don't worry. I was completely 90% certain it was just a normal compliment and nothing else. But I figured I had to at least ask and make sure, because I don't want to be rude if you weren't.
Come on, man. She would accept it too, right? I don't know too much about this, so, she would have accepted it, right? If I would have been like, yeah, I'm asking you out. And she'd be like, oh, cool. I'll meet you at 10. Would it be like that? Or would it be like,
thank you, but no.
I don't know, man. But then again, this is all anime. Anime-ish, Fuck.
Cause I don't want to be rude if you weren't. Man, talk about an embarrassing misunderstanding. I know I was just asking to play it safe, but phew! Part of me feels relieved, but the other feels so embarrassed. I can't stop myself from saying something the second it enters my train of thought. I really need to fix that bad habit of mine.
I got carried away, so I share part of the blame. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine by me, but I just have one question. Is this the infamous, wall slam scenario? I think that's what they call it.
I guess it is, yeah.
Oh, so this is the thing that every girl across the globe says makes them swoon. Truly fascinating stuff. Or on second thought, maybe not. It's probably just a biological reaction when a guy gets this close to you.
Now that she's mentally registered me as a member of the opposite sex, hopefully she can realize how careless she was being around me. Do you get it now? What she did to me that one time was the kind of thing a sexual pervert would do.
A sexual pervert? Do you think... Do you not think that's a bit of an exaggeration?
I know we knew each other during childhood, but pressing a guy's face in your cleavage is far from a normal conduct.
What? Come on. That's what I always did to the little ones at Ferran. I was intentionally trying to do that to you. It just kind of, happened. But you're right, absolutely. It must be fine to do that with little boys but for a guy your age, it's just plain wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything. I just want to warn you. You may be an Astral, but don't forget, you're still a girl.
True. My heart's beating way too fast right now. If something like this ever happened again, well, I might be in trouble. Not likely I'll be able to use my ability either. Actually, wait a second. Lack of composure seems like a pretty base explanation, no? Maybe what actually goes on when your heart rate shoots up that affects your brain, altering your mental states, which results in a temporary decrease in one's link value. Is no one really researching that? No, someone has to at least consider it before. Maybe there's just not any published research on it yet. Sorry, I just got a little lost in my own little world there for a moment.
It's all good.
But thank you, really. I think I have something new to research on now. Oh, but back to what we were talking about. Maybe I should carry a stun gun for self-defense in case I ever wind up in a situation where I can't use my ability.
He told me I could cry to her bosom whenever. Actually, forcefully did that to me once, and now she just told me that she'll whip out a stun gun on me if it happens again. What is this top level bait tactic? She literally started a fire putting it on herself. And the worst part is, most guys would still fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Defending yourself isn't a bad idea, but what more I'm trying to stress is,
I know, the main problem is I was too unaware of implications behind what I was doing. I'll try to act more cautiously in the future.
Great.
Sorry for not realizing.
Wouldn't it be realizing it?
Sorry for not realizing.
No, that sounds good too.
Sorry for not realizing. It's really a good thing you pointed it out to me.
This whole ordeal was embarrassing as all hell, but if she at least learned her lesson, I think I can say it was worth it.
Oh yeah, I kinda wanna experiment some more with the theory about connection between heart rate and link value I hypothesized a minute ago or so. So, can you do that wall slam thing on me one more time, pretty please?
God damn it, we literally right back at square one. Do. And I am gonna end it there. Yeah! I'm gonna end it there, man.
But why, Gab?
Cause I gotta go to work. Literally, I gotta get changed and, you know what I mean? Like, vamonos. Boom. Like, fucking go, man. It's crazy doing these, like, in the mornings and afternoons. I have more energy. I feel like, yeah, I can take on the day. Because normally, when it's nighttime, it's like, I don't want to do this. Like, I have subscribers, and I can't let them down. But at the same time, it's like, I just had a bad day at work. You know what I mean? But today, it's like, I can take on the world. Woo! I don't know what it is. It's the same thing when I go into work early. Because, like, if I go in later, like if I start at 6 p.m. and get out, like, at 10 or whatever, that's when I'm like, okay, like, the last hour, like, everyone's like, alright, here's your yogurt, yo, fucking yo. Hopefully no one comes in the last 5. Motherfucker, someone came in the last 5 minutes. Shit, man. Like, I get pissed. But when I go in early, and, like, when I record early, like, I have so much energy, and I'm like, yeah, I can take on the world. But, yeah. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna end it. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see more of my dumb little videos, and leave a comment. Alrighty. Man, this is a great game. And Mayu senpai. Oh my god, Mayu senpai. Okay. Anyway, this is Gat saying farewell. And as always, bye bye.